Greetings people and welcome to episode 6 of WolfKang 1 Plays 7 Days to Die, and something fucking freaky is happening. I'm in a town biome, like a forest biome, and it's snowing heavily. This has never ever happened before. I don't remember those cars being there either. It's never happened before, so this is all a bit new and interesting. I don't know whether this is like part of like the weather update or something they did, but this was not what I was expecting to see. And I sincerely hope that it's not snowing by the time I get back to my house, because my body temperature is 33 degrees there, as you'll see in the corner, and I might fucking freeze to death before I get there. Okie dokie people, so I'm just going to show you just quickly what I've been able to do recently. Let's have a look at the escape tunnel quickly. So it's all concreted out. This is the part where the stairs were, and if you remember there was that great big whopping fucking hole going nowhere. I've now managed to put the stairs in and actually put them as metal. That's going to be possibly an exit route somewhere else. But all the walls are concreted in, the floor, the ceiling, and the floor is all wood. I'm going to put an access point in here, somewhere in the middle, with a door, blast door, and up here, the stairs now leading to next door. So, just to show you how I do this quickly. So I've got forged iron on me, and what we do is with the hammer, just tap the wood once. And that turns that into metal. I've put a little railing around this, so let's do those as well. Oh fuck. There we go, a little railing around that. So the next part will be to eventually get some catwalks going around the top of the house. I think I need to fill in those as well. I've got all this sorted out now as well, except that one little part there. Oh, thank fuck for that. Oh, we got a live one. There we are. Fuck you, woman. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Dead dog. Not really what I had in mind. Couple more headshots there for the people who are absolutely loving them. He's having a bit of a time of it. Oh fucking hell, great. One headshot. Dead. And dead as well. I'm a free aiming champion. Oh, fuck. Not liking the sound of that, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm not that brave. Okay, so I've got another pile of corpses outside my front door. Obviously I must just attract them. I've got a horrible feeling that the bike light is still on. Oh, fuck, it is as well. If I don't turn that off, I'm going to have a pretty fucking flat battery. So my trick now is to basically try and get slightly further afield. See if I can build a sniper rifle as well, which would be quite fucking handy at this stage in the game. Sniper rifle, okay, so I've got the stock, I've got the barrel, I've got the parts. I need a receiver as well. Can anybody see a receiver on here? Right, okie dokie. I think I've just sussed out the flaw in an otherwise perfect plan, ladies and gentlemen. I want to basically extend the catwalk a little bit. To give me and whoever decides to jump in on this more of a fighting chance. Okay, one of the things I'm going to do here, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm just going to plug up this gap that's down here. Well, I say gap, it's where I need to basically put in a false wall. So let me see, how many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of course it is. So if I go for about 5 in, about here, then from here I will lay down a few of these. One of those. I'll fill these in. And then what I'm going to do is basically, should the worst happen and they end up breaching the house, the idea is to run down here through what will be a blast door, and then through the blast door and to the other side, just like that. Right, so we're on the way to try and get this airdrop. There better be something fucking decent in it this time. There's me risking, look at this cunt up here. There's me risking life and limb by casually just driving past them. There's me risking life and limb in the apocalypse, ladies and gentlemen, to bring you some quality entertainment. Of course, the definition of quality entertainment, as you can appreciate in this case, is excessively broad. Oh, fucking wonderful, never cease. Ask and ye shall receive. Build this sniper rifle and then test it out, I think. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's the day 28 horde. I'm not going to record too much of this, only a little bit, because there's something else I want to show you. That's it, die you cunt. There's something else I want to show you, which is the different builds that I've done on other worlds. So I'm going to film a bit of this, not too much, and then once I've got over the horde, then I'm going to show you the other stuff that I did before all the updates came along. Come on. Another headshot. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, I'm too good at this. Headshot. But then again, I suppose it helps if you're standing directly fucking over them. Like this. Oh, there's a lot of you tonight. That's it, another headshot there. And I want to show you the other bases I've built, because basically I think they look a hell of a lot better than this, and it's a shame that any of the old worlds you make don't carry over the updates when they come over, so you've got to basically start a new world every time there's a fucking update, which I think is horseshit. But what do I know? I'm not a game developer, I am merely the consumer. Now we've only just started Horde Night, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm expecting there to be well, probably a few more at least. So now we play the waiting game. So I think you can take it as read that this is going to go exactly the same as the last one. A lot of headshots involved, me standing on top of this great looking, very, very smug, and the hordes of the undead below. There we are, look at that, another headshot. Wasn't even trying, ladies and gentlemen. That's how much my mad skills are, quite frankly. Okay, so the day 28 horde. Aha! I've stuck zombies on 125% spawning, and they don't appear to be a lot of spawning. I was expecting a horde a hell of a lot bigger than the one I've got. I don't, maybe the horde's bigger if you end up with fucking more people in your server. I don't know. I mean, normally the hordes that I dealt with my gaming compadres were normally a lot more impressive than this. Right, okay, so I survived the horde. Fucking surprise, surprise. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you the other builds that I did in my other worlds. One of them was actually here, in this house just here. So this is the build that I've got at the moment. It doesn't look like much, to be perfectly honest with you. I am going to seriously upgrade it when I get the chance. But I just want you to take a look. I didn't take over the house next door either. What I did was I took over the house next door, this one here on the other side, and built like sort of boundary walls around that and this. So I just want you to just take in what I've got here, and then what we'll do is we'll cut to the other world. Okay, this is one of my other worlds. It was called No Man's Land. So as you can see, I took over the same house, but it looks vastly different to what I've got at the moment. So why don't we see who lives through the keyhole? Lights all the way around it. So, I did a double entry door system on this one, forgot about that. Okay, so there's this one as well. Inside, however, looks vastly different. Mostly. Again, still got rid of the stairs. Through into the kitchen. We've got a door here. This door leads to a ladder. Again, with a hatch leading up here. A little staircase going up into what is the loft section, and if you keep going up, then it leads to like a tiny little bedroom section for like the other people I was playing with. If you back down through this door, just here, and just here is where I've got one little bedroom, second one which hasn't really had anything done to it, the cooking station, the fridge, and the workbench and everything like that. Again, sort of similar layout the way I've got the workbench and the cement mixer next to the forge. Actually, turn the fucking forge off for what it's worth. But here you've got an emergency hatch, and there's a door leading to this in the kitchen. And if you go all the way through, this leads to the kitchen. But if you follow it down, you go underneath the house. And just here is what is eventually going to be a storeroom. I'll come to that in a minute. So because you've got concrete walls all the way around the house, this little ladder here leads up into the garage, which has a double door which leads to the back of the house, which we haven't reinforced these yet, but whatever. So we've got that down there, we've got this ladder here, which is the upper floor, which leads to a little gantry. This is the sort of thing I'm planning on putting in on my new one. As you can see, step ladder, emergency fire escape really, that leads all the way up to the top and to the top of the house. Aha! Right, so this house here that you can see, that's a proper shithole, is the first place that we ever, that's the one that's on day 300. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what we eventually did with that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is the house on the first world that we built after it had gone through a massive reconstruction. This place basically ended up becoming an impenetrable fortress. There was no way on earth anything was going to get through here. You can just see the amount of spikes that we laid out, the amount of, well, the hill that we blew up and all that shit. Oh, there's a box over there. Anyway, let me show you what we were able to do. All the bikes and everything would have to come through here. So use open one. Then you go through a second one. And then a third one. So it's like basic, nothing is ever going to get through here. Okay, so here's where we store all the bikes. As I said, there was 4 of us, so that's where we store the bikes. Out here was the grounds, if I remember correctly. Oh, double doored again. With access to stand on the wall and shoot down if you wanted to. And access here for, well, same thing basically. And yeah, I will pick up 7 Days again at some point in the near future, but there's other playthroughs. Now I know how to record footage and edit it together and actually do these things. There's a couple of other ones I want to do. So thank you very much for watching this. I dare say probably not as exciting as the other 5 episodes, although that's open to interpretation. Were any of these exciting or indeed interesting? So this is Gerard Galvin-Barrie, also known as WolfKang1 on occasion, saying thank you for watching these, and I will be back in the near future. Until then, take care.
To go.